Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. This one on the, of course, newly officially announced Lovestruck expansion pack. So I already did my trailer reaction video yesterday. I'll have that linked in case you haven't seen it yet. I went into the official blog post assuming it would be exactly the same stuff that Anadius had leaked, but turns out, well, that was only partially true. So I'm not going to read the whole blog post word for word. I'll go with what just stood out to me, but I will have the post linked in the video description below. We'll begin by talking about the new world, Ciudad Enamorada. So there are 3 different neighborhoods. There's Vista Hermosa, a central neighborhood with greenery and walking areas, Plaza Mariposa, a residential suburban neighborhood, and Nuevo Corazon, an uptown neighborhood with a small high-rise area with penthouse suite and upscale venues. Your Sims can take in the picturesque wall of love and steal kisses, strolling through the charming park with a little botanical garden-style cafe/bar, dancing the night away in the nightclub Mirador del Amor, and exploring open street areas surrounded by flora and fauna. You might even have your Sim renting a room at Beso Rapido to get some much needed sleep or take their steamy date for a little tryst. So, hopefully Beso Rapido is a vacation rental and not just some generic rabbit hole that your Sims disappear into for a night, because the latter would just feel like such a prank, especially because I've been saying for a while now that hotels is actually one of my most wanted packs. Guess it wouldn't be the first time though, like with high school years when we got that Ferris wheel that's just a rabbit hole and we can't even see our Sims inside of it. You can probably pinpoint the exact moment my heart breaks in half when I realize it's not going to be the Ferris wheel I wanted for years. Oh, that's definitely decor. You can't even see inside of it. No! Oh, that crushed my hopes. That's so quick. But since they mentioned walking areas, I think we are getting a walking trail like what we've had in Snowy Escape and Growing Together, and that is probably right here in this opening shot. If we ever got the ability for Sims in The Sims 4 to walk while holding hands, I think having it during a walking trail would be the way that they would do it. I'm also intrigued by us getting a penthouse. It's kind of funny that this is following an expansion pack that was all about residential rental properties, but I think it could also even be repurposed into a really nice rooftop restaurant. I did that with one of the penthouses in San Myshuno. I downloaded one from the gallery by Dutch Sims Master, and it's really pretty. It has a great view overlooking the art district, and it just makes it feel more unique compared to other restaurants I have in my game. Continuing to another part of the blog post, if your Sims decide to take their romance back home, they will return to their penthouse-style apartment connected by streets filled with romantic stops. From parks where blankets can be set for picnics to food stalls perfect for late-night snacks. Of course, there's going to be food stalls. Sims can declare their love at any number of places in Ciudad Enamorada, each with its own unique charm and beauty. Then there's more about the Cupid's Corner dating app and the date planning system. So with the date planning system, players will choose where to go and what to do, crafting a unique date that will leave your Sim wanting more. When using Cupid's Corner, Sims can snap a selfie and create a profile by setting preferences to find Sims who are romantically available. Potential partners will show up in the Matches tab, and your Sim can hit the heart to add their faves to saves. Once saved, Sims can add their love interest to their contacts and start up a conversation. Whether meeting for the first time or setting up a sweet anniversary date, matching and dating in all its forms is now supported with custom Ask to Create a Date features that make for ideal date scenarios. These features allow players to customize their date by picking a date type, picking a venue, optionally inviting more Sims, and selecting the activities and goals for the date. Hopefully this will all work well, especially with Cupid's Corner. I'm a bit worried after the whole social bunny thing with high school years. It's annoying getting so many notifications and then there's actually nothing, but it seems like Cupid's Corner is a bigger selling point of Lovestruck compared to what Social Bunny is for high school years. Then once on a date, Sims can connect through playing games, chatting on a picnic blanket, sharing food, cuddling in heart-shaped beds, or by stargazing up at the night sky. To add a little spice to the mix, new romantic interactions include a new kiss, a sultry dance, and 3 new woohoo spots. So we know what 2 of them are. There's the romantic blanket and the janitor's closet. So what is the 3rd one? Maybe it is a hotel rabbit hole. Also thought I'd go over the romance dynamics part because I think there is a little bit more clarity to it compared to the leaked version. So romance dynamics will develop between Sims as a reflection of the type of romantic relationship they have together. There's 4 different ones: wholesome, steamy, strained, and unpredictable. Wholesome refers to 2 Sims who genuinely love each other and show it through their actions, both friendly and romantic. Steamy dynamics refers to Sims relationships being focused on physical intimacy. Strained dynamics refers to 2 Sims that are still romantically entwined but are generally unhappy with each other and treat each other unkindly. And unpredictable refers to Sims that go back and forth between fighters and lovers. They may fight one second, but kiss and make up the next. Sims will develop and grow their romance skill as they continue to socialize, unlocking new interactions like a steamy makeout session or neck kiss. They'll even learn how to emotionally connect with a partner or scan the room for potential Sims open to romance. That last part is familiar. We've had a scope the room interaction in, I think it was The Sims 2. I know we had something also similar in The Sims 3, but I think that was only for vampires scoping out the best victim for plasma. But that's interesting, this romance dynamics thing. It's basically like family dynamics from growing together, but repurposed. I just wonder if it will affect autonomous behavior all that much, even though it claims that it will. All about attraction and compatibility. Attraction represents how romantically matched or mismatched 2 Sims are. Sims will have turn-ons and turn-offs, personality and behavior elements that either raise or lower a Sim's attraction to another Sim, that will define what they are or are not attracted to. This includes other Sims' traits, clothing and hairstyles, and even certain interactions. Some Sims may be turned on by a sweet gift. Some Sims might be turned off by gardening or fishing. Okay, it is nice to have some more specifics here. I still need to see that all in action, which I'm sure will be on the official developer livestream whenever that is happening. Turn-ons, turn-offs, and romance satisfaction will shape how your Sims build and maintain their relationships over time. Romantic satisfaction bridges between the new attraction system and the existing romantic relationship level in the base game. This represents the individual Sim's feeling about how well or poorly their overall romance is going with another Sim. Positive romantic interactions improve it, and vice versa. Interactions between Sims give the player tools to understand what turns each Sim on and off. This is important to intelligent decision making that will keep both Sims happy in their romantic relationship. This is another thing where I'm not really sure if this will end up being good or not. I'll have to play with it for a good amount of time to really see. However, love isn't just butterflies and rainbows. There will also be 2 new added fears: fear of intimacy and fear of being alone. Sims will have new questions to ask and interactions to help resolve these fears with their partners. There's even the option to attend counseling. And yes, your Sims can become romance consultants and make a career out of literally loving love. As they progress in their career, they will earn new ways to promote love. For a job well done, they may find some cute heart-shaped rewards in their inventories. Okay, by the sounds of it, might not be the heart-shaped hot tub that we've had before. But free for all players is the new romantic boundary system that will allow you to customize your Sims experience with boundaries and jealousy. You can now define how your Sims approach romantic relationships in terms of physical and emotional romantic exclusivity. This allows for Sims to date multiple Sims without impact to other relationships. So this is basically their way of introducing polyamorous relationships to the game. So that's another nice bit of representation added to the game. And I do like that there's not just 1 but 2 new fears, so then it does also add more consequences for relationships not going well. I wonder if the fear of being alone could increase the chance of dying from a broken heart, because I'm really hoping that death won't be so like glitchy that Sims die of a broken heart just from one failed relationship. If a Sim had, say, 3 or 4 relationships that all fail and end really badly in pretty quick succession, then I can imagine the death making sense, because then there's not enough time for the heart to heal between those relationships. Overall, I feel it's happened once again that the blog post does a better job of selling the expansion pack than the reveal trailer, but I still don't feel that Lovestruck is worth the $40 price tag. If it was a game pack, then this would easily be one of, if not the best game pack that they've done. I could see it being worth $25, especially with the bigger world, but I don't know. If we get the live stream and it looks really good and it's not super buggy, maybe $30, but already I feel like that could be stretching it. Definitely not $40 US. It's almost like we have a 5th type of DLC for this game, like a step pack. It's a terrible name for it, but basically like a step above a game pack, but not quite as good as an expansion pack. And that wraps up another Sims info and thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on Lovestruck, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!